Eric here. Stephen King September continues. Let's just say big difference from the last film I discussed in Stand By Me. But what Stephen King September is if we unless I have a live stream planned, nothing but Stephen King films will be discussed this month. And like I said, big difference from Stand By Me. Today's movie, let's just say this, it's directed by Toby Hooper, written by Stephen King, stars Robert Englund. What could go wrong, right? Today we're discussing The Mangler. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome. I discuss plot spoilers, specific scenes, what have you. Came out in 1995. This story, I believe, was written by King, is in the Night Shift collection. Basic plot about this is, Jesus. We are, I don't know what's the name of the factory. I think it's like Blue Ribbon or something like that. It's a laundry factory, and they have this gigantic, mean, nasty old laundry press. And sadly, a woman who is working there gets caught up in it, and she is, brutally killed. Brutally killed. And in comes Ted Levine. It's Levine or Levine? I don't know. The guy who plays Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs. He is investigating the death, and he finds out that this laundry press is possessed by an evil spirit, and people of the town have been sacrificing 15-year-olds or 16-year-old women. They have to be virgins, and it helps the town prosper, something like that. And with the help of some guy who is into the black arts, they try to, pull the evil spirit out of the Mangler, stop Robert Englund, he's the head honcho, from sacrificing his niece, and save the day. Wow. Okay. Dumb premise, you know what I mean? A possessed fucking laundry press, but it's Stephen King. You roll with it. This movie was awful. First off, and that's too bad because it has a good cast, and like I said, we'll get to Toby Hooper. It has a good cast. Ted Levine is great. He's there to show up, be grumpy, say his lines, kind of mumble his voice a little bit. You know what I mean? But he's got very good chemistry with the actor who is playing, I guess you would say, I think it's supposed to be his brother-in-law. I don't remember. But the actor who is the occultist. So Ted is good. Robert, he's not his usual chew up the scenery, happy-go-lucky, goofy Robert Englund self. He is a cantankerous old man, and anybody could have played this role, really. Anybody could have played this evil old man who's got braces on his legs. He's blind in one eye, and all he does is just walk around and grovel and yell and tell people to get back to work and stuff like that. Waste of Robert Englund's talent, and he's not very good in this. The guy who plays the occultist, very, very good, very, very likable. Again, you believe him. He wants to end this spirit. He wants to pull this spirit out and just get rid of it. I love him, and him and Ted work really well together. Other characters, there's Robert Englund's niece, who is just there to be scared. She's fine. Robert Englund has a mistress. She's there to look spooky. She's fine. Any other characters? I don't fucking remember. So the cast, other than Ted Levine and the occultist, everyone else is forgettable, which is depressing because it's Robert Englund, and he can eat the scenery like it's a fucking hamburger. The gore. The gore is surprisingly good. You have lots of scenes where people are getting pulled into the laundry press. You see the blood looks really good up against the white, I guess you would say, rollers of the press. We get a lot of crunching. We get a lot of squishing, I guess you would say. It looks good. The injuries afterwards look good. Robert Englund's death is amazing. He actually gets pressed and folded like a fucking sheet, like half of his body. It's so disgusting and beautiful. So the gore, if you're a gore hound, when it does fucking happen, it's really, really good. Yeah, there's not much to it. I mean, first off, there's a lot of questions being asked. Unless I missed it, because the major problem with this movie is it's fucking boring. It's fucking boring. Um, I'd lose interest really, really quick. Like if Ted Levine isn't actually talking to the occultist, I'm not interested. Even when Robert's on screen, I don't fucking care. So I don't know how this got possessed, but it's a dumbass premise. And then the main thing is, how are people getting sucked into it? Like, you know, it starts off really, really dumb when the old lady, the first victim, I guess you would say, she's got some type of antacid pills, and she drops her pills onto the roller. She reaches for them. While the fucking machine is still on. Turn off the machine, or just let the antacid pills go away. Dumb. And I mean, you need to have the victim. I get it, but it's still fucking stupid. And then you have all these people who know that something's up with this fucking laundry press, walk by it. Stay away from the fucker. Ted Levine somehow gets sucked into it. I don't know, and he gets out just in the nick of time and takes his jacket off. So many people getting near it and getting caught in it when you know how fucking dangerous it is. You look at this motherfucker and you see, don't go there. It's stupid. All these people are fucking morons. Yeah, there's not much to this movie because, again, it's just so boring. However, there is some redeeming qualities in this. The last. Well, no, let's get to the stupid shit first. So, there's a scene in the very beginning where what causes the, I guess you would say, the Mangler to get a taste is Englund's niece is cut on the Mangler. Her blood is what wakes it up. And there's a couple of doofuses moving a refrigerator from here to there. They bump into her. The force lightning, because it's I always call it shitty lightning effects. The force lightning hits the refrigerator, and that's when the poor lady is, sucked in and crushed and all that stupid shit. So, anyways, when Ted Levine and his brother-in-law, the occultist, they're driving from here to there, they somehow meet up with the movers, and the refrigerator is literally possessed by this spirit. It's trying to eat Ted Levine. Like, they go on, they talk to the movers and this and that because they're trying to investigate what happened. And the niece mentioned, this never would have happened if those two fuckheads didn't hit me with the refrigerator and blah, blah, blah. So they find the refrigerator, and there's this awful fucking stupid ass scene. The refrigerator opens up, it's trying to eat Ted Levine. It's like a whirlwind or a tornado that's coming out of the top of it. It looks so fucking dumb. And it's just pointless. They fight a fucking refrigerator. So now they're going back, and that's really fucking stupid. Now, I mentioned how this movie's boring. The acting sucks. It's a waste of your time. But you gotta watch the last 20 minutes. When they try to do an exorcism of a laundry press. Okay? This is amazing. This last 20 minutes, it's probably on YouTube or pirate this movie or whatever. Just literally go to the last 20 minutes. They're in the factory with the Mangler, and they're trying to exorcise the demons. They're trying to pull the demon out, and shit's blowing up. Wind is blowing at them. It's all red. This is where the mistress gets eaten. This is where Robert Englund gets folded up like a fucking blanket. Fantastic. They think they've saved the day. They're all walking out happy-go-lucky, and then they found out that there's something in the antacids. I don't fucking know. Um, the antacids that spilled into the Mangler at the very beginning with the old lady. And one of the ingredients actually makes the spirit stronger, and the exorcism doesn't work. Whatever, it's fucking dumb. The Mangler literally gets up. There are gears on the side of the Manglers that turn into fingers. They're still metal, but they turn into fingers. Kind of like if you've seen RoboCop 2, Kane, when he's Super Kane or Robo Kane, whatever he is, and he's got those little claw things. It pulls out, and it's literally chasing them. The front of it has two glowing looking red, I don't know if they're windows or what. It looks like it's got fucking eyes. The front looks like it's got a goddamn jaw, and it's literally chasing them like it's a fucking jungle animal. And at first, I thought they were in this laundry factory. You know what I mean? But for some reason, I don't know what the fucking hell happens. Brother-in-law is killed, so it's just the niece and Ted running away from this fucking thing. And they're in a place that has a gigantic spiral, like, staircase. Like, they're in the fucking tombs, like that are at the end of New Nightmare. That's fucking dumb. They end up, fighting the thing, like, with their hands and this and that, and they fall down into the water. And it's just an amazing fucking batshit sequence. and then when you think it's going to come through, it just literally stops. They don't know how they defeated it. It literally stops, and it's dead. And then you have the twist ending that it's back. I did not like this movie. It's fucking awful. This proves here that just because someone directs a movie that is very important in horror history. Tobe Hooper directed the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. He directed Poltergeist, one of my favorite horror movies of all time. You don't get a pass. I don't fucking care. Tobe Hooper, this movie sucked. God rest you, but you know what? Just because an actor has done or a director has done something doesn't mean he gets a pass. Like Wes Craven, love you, but you directed Deadly Friend. That movie fucking sucked, and so did Curse. John Carpenter, look at your look at your batting average. It's an awful movie. Only two characters I give a shit about. Only two interesting characters, I guess you would say. Robert Englund fucking sucks. Great gore doesn't necessarily mean great movie. Boring. These characters are stupid. Stay away from the fucking laundry press. But those last 20 minutes. And as dumb as the ending is, it made me smile because of how bad it is. You know, it's very predictable. But yeah. Unless you are a fan, like I'm a fan of bad movies. I really do. I really am. But the problem is, the Mangler is also boring. So that is the first that is how do I say this? That is the most cardinal sin you can have for a movie. Bad movies are okay if they're entertaining. This was fucking boring. I do not recommend The Mangler. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below. Click the bell. Am I being too harsh? Do you really like The Mangler? Why are there two sequels to this one? The second one starring Lance Henriksen, and it's like all internet related. Fucking dumb. Um, Coming up, I have an actual video that's going to be on The Long Walk. That was such a great movie. If you've seen my short, I highly recommend it. Some people aren't too happy of me praising it, as some of the comments were because of Stephen King being pretty polarizing right now. I was actually told that I need to go take a long walk. Appreciate y'all for saying that. Anyways, coming up, the Mickey Knuckles interview has been rescheduled to the 28th, but I still plan on discussing The Long Walk. Ugh, I'm going to go watch Sometimes I Come Back for more right now. It's going to be garbage. And then I got the list over there. I'm too lazy to go see what else I got planned. Yeah, all right. Have I'm so tongue-tied right now, and I'm not going to edit this. Have a good rest of your day, and don't watch The Mangler. Cheers.